Introducing your Orlando Magic. The big man, 7 feet 1 inch, number 23, Mike.
We're live, the home of the Magic, the Amway Center in beautiful Orlando, Florida. Last outing for Orlando, they won that game against the New York Knicks. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, they were really locked in from beyond the arc in that game. I mean, the result wouldn't have looked anything like it did if they hadn't gotten so hot from long range.
You're exactly right. They were splashing home threes at an unbelievable rate.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Zeller and Johnson are the bigs. Walker runs the point with Stevenson flanking him. And it's Henderson in at the small forward position. And it's Orlando's ball. Good, nice play there for Money. Here's Walker. An 11-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. It's Henderson on the wing. Walker goes in. Here's Jefferson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
And Orlando has possession. Here's Money. That's good. Money's got his second bucket of the game to go. And it's the Hornets ball. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
Well, going back to last year for a second, this was one of the few matchups that they didn't get the better end of things. They split the season series.
Now, here's Walker. Right now averaging 15 points a game. On the clock. Fires the three. Shot is no good.
Well, the defense recognized how dangerous he is out there and got right up on him. Didn't give him any space.
Here's Money. And the layup is good. Money's got 6.
Boy, they are locked and loaded early. 3 for 3.
Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And here's Walker. Jefferson inside. The turnaround jumper. Charlotte no good that time either.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
And there it is again. Nice make there for Money. He's got 8.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
They swipe it. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
And checking out some numbers for Kemba Walker. What a run he's had. The past few weeks have been just tremendous for him. He's averaging 16 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. The points have been coming for him at a prodigious rate. And that's exactly what they depend on, his scoring ability and his drive.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he is, a driven player, Steve. Someone who can take an opposing defense and just shatter it with his ability.
Like some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Now here's Jefferson. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Atlanta.
I thought his rebounding was impressive as well, as he made some big boards, really helped out on the glass, helped his team out big time.
And Orlando has possession. Following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep.
I'm sensing, guys, this game really starting to swing their way.
To me, it seems like they're taking charge as their lead gets more and more comfortable.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Money. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thanks again, Doris.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Hornets trail by 8. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Cashes in for a double-digit lead.
The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly. You're right. And caught the defense totally off guard.
I remember Tracy McGrady doing that. First guy I ever saw pull that off.
Here's Walker after the made shot from Money. Looking to end the drought. Jefferson's shot is off. Magic leading by 10. Money passes to Lowe.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
And here are the Hornets now. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And they drew so many fouls in that game, guys. That was one area that really stood out when you watched it.
Yeah, guys, to me, that was just a case of lack of discipline on the other side. I can't say any more than that on it.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Walker goes in. Rob. To the inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jefferson. Here's Henderson. Orlando grabs the miss.
Got a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
Hornets trail by 12. Walker with it. Stevenson outside. Back to Walker. Takes the three. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Money. He's already got 12 points. And he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Well, he's been playing a very energetic brand of defense, Clark. You got to love it.
Charlotte has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Walker goes in, and it's rejected. And he gets it back. And Stevenson kicks to Jefferson. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Jefferson's got his second basket of the game.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Gets it to fall in the bucket for Money.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Outside, Walker. Here's Stevenson. The shot will not go. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Here's Money. Shot is blocked. Now Walker. Pass to Stevenson. Dishes it to Henderson. The feed to Zeller. Down low. Here's Stevenson. And it's blocked. And now Orlando on the break. Oladipo's running. Pass to Money. From deep. The Hornets pull it in. Outside, Walker. Outside, Jefferson. Back to Walker. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. A nice shot by Zeller.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Money, guarded by Walker. Money passes to Gordon. The dish to Harkless. Here's Money. A three ball. And he gets it to go. Money's got 19 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Channing Frye's checked in for Orlando. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Hornets trail by 15. Stevenson dishes to Vonleh. Back to Stevenson. There's the pass to Vonleh. And Stevenson kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Shot clock at 6. Here's Roberts. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Easy baskets. That's exactly what they need.
Magic leading by 13. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Here's Roberts. 9-point game his last outing. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Inside. Here's Swanson, and Charlotte again with the bucket. Here's Money. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Tries again. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Well, it's not just point guards that can pass the rock. Here are the assist leaders among shooting guards over the span of the last month. And Stevenson is second.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. They can really all create their own shot, but they're superb setup men as well.
You know, I enjoy seeing that mindset in the shooting guard where basically he's saying, I'm going to attack at all times, but if it's not there for me, I can drop a dime on you just as easily.
The first one falls. Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for the Magic. Fournier comes in for Victor Oladipo. And both free throws good for Fry.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Now, here's Stevenson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Stevenson. Feeds to Roberts. Kicks it out to Stevenson. They get it back. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around. He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Money passes to Fry. Here's Money. Here's Fournier. Can't connect from short range.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Now go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Clifford.
He has a very specific approach laid out. He told me that they're going to concentrate on working the ball into the paint as much as possible today and taking advantage of what he believes is a significant edge for them on the interior. Guys?
And thank you, Doris.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Hornets trail by 11. They set the pick. Here's Roberts, averaging 6 points per contest. And here is Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Roberts. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Really good performance so far on the boards for this club.
Boy, I like the way they've done a great job carving out space under the basket when the shots have gone up.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right, and to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
Here's Roberts after the made shot from Mo Harkless. Roberts dishes to Vonleh. Kicks to Roberts. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Charlotte no good that time either. Orlando leading by 13. Here's Nicholson, and again it's Orlando converting.
Well, they're winning the speed game, guys, getting out in transition.
Boy, I like the energy they play with offensively, and in the open court, tremendous flow.
Harkless with the steal. He's got a clear path, and here we go. Fry, good. And the Magic lead by 17.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Shot by Roberts, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Stolen by Stevenson. Here's Roberts. They get a hand on it. Here's Money. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for him today.
Stevenson drives in, and that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game. And Orlando making a change here. Payton's checked in. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Swanson, and he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Hornets trail by 17. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Stevenson, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Stevenson's got his first basket of the night. He lobs it up, and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Channing Frye. Stevenson with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Vonleh setting the pick for Stevenson. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Here's Money. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Orlando out in front. They lead by 13. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Coming up this Saturday night, December 12th, Victor Oladipo and the Orlando Magic go up against Al Jefferson and the Charlotte Hornets, live from Charlotte. Do not miss it.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And for the Magic here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
And the key is you look at the steal totals for this team. They have really put good pressure on the offense.
Well, you know what? Pressure can lead to pilfer, and pilfers can lead to points.
Deciding to change it up. Here's Money. He's got 21. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Walker runs the point with Stevenson flanking him. Vonleh's out there with Cody Zeller. And it's Henderson in at the small forward. Money passes to Oladipo. Buries it from three-point range. Oladipo's got his third basket of the night.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Hornets trail by 10. Outside, Walker. And Zeller kicks to Stevenson. Henderson with the screen for Stevenson. From deep, Walker. And Harkless pulls it down. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. No good from Money.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
And again, it's Lance Stevenson. Stevenson's got 6.
A little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll. And with a quick chance here, let's take a look now at some of the numbers for Oladipo. 4th in field goal percentage. He's one of the elite shooters in the NBA, in the top 5 in three-point field goal percentage.
And you go back to his shooting percentage just for a minute here, Steve. I mean, you think about it. What makes a guy a high percentage shooter? Well, you take the shots that you work on. You don't take bad shots. And you let the game come to you. You don't force shots.
Clock at 6. Here's Harkless. Makes it off the glass. He has 6.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Hornets trail by 10. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
And the Hornets making a change here. Here's Money. It's rebounded by Stevenson. Stevenson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
The Hornets have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Well, this is a kind of a mediocre free throw shooting team. They're sitting there at about 73% as a unit.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
Hornets trail by 11. Here's Roberts. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Roberts got 6.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down. Oh, he's just tangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
Stevenson dishes to Henderson. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Hornets have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And the Hornets with possession here, trailing by 10. Pass to Roberts. 5 to shoot. Henderson passes to Roberts. It's hauled in by Fry. Fry has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
That is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Hornets trail by 12. And Roberts kicks to Stevenson. Swanson defended by Harkless. Dishes it to Roberts. To the paint. Knocked loose and stolen by Fry. Here's Money. But they recover it. They get it back. Tries yet again. And again it's Orlando converted.
It was a slow start for him. But he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Henderson with it. Guarded now by Harkless. Vonleh dishes to Stevenson. Here's Roberts. That falls. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Roberts got 6 here in this quarter.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Knicks, boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 60 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And he banks in the layup.
He has 7.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting ridiculous.
Stevenson kicks to Henderson. Lets it go with the 3. Stevenson can't hit.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, and great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Henderson passes to Roberts. On the wing, Stevenson. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Vonleh. That one's off. Still out of sync. Here's Oladipo. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Oh, trying for it. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Stevenson, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Magic lead by 17. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, guys, I'm here with Al Jefferson. And Al, what's the strategy been so far defensively, and what needs to happen in the second half in that regard?
Well, we just got to help. You know, we can't let everybody do this. We just got to, everybody got to help, and on the defense end, and getting the cue for taking.
Hey, guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. We exposed them in transition. That's the first thing. When we got out and ran, they couldn't hang with us. So keep pushing.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. We've seen Money really having a great game.
He has that slasher mentality, guys, and we saw all the evidence of that in the first half as he continually got to the rim and scored.
Yeah, he had the jetpack on today, Steve, blowing by the defender no matter who they put on it.
In Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break. I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Orlando, Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. And there's Money. And there's Gordon. And it's Lowe in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
He just could not contain himself.
And that's a foul called on Money. And that'll be his third foul so far. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And it's Walker penetrating. Back to Jefferson. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Henderson. 12 points for Kemba Walker.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
There's a screen. There's the feed to Oladipo. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Oladipo's got 16.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
Outside, Walker. He dishes it to Jefferson. Back to Walker. Inside to Jefferson. There's the bucket. Good. He's got 14.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
Magic leading by 17. Gordon with a screen on Walker. Money passes to Gordon. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Oh, from long range, we've got a set of point guards here that have been extremely hot Those are their three-point percentages for the last 10 games. Well, you look at Money, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
Well, a lot of the point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the ball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters right there.
No question about it, Steve. And being able to knock down the three ball as well as this group can makes them so much more effective at the point guard spot. It really causes problems for the defense.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Take a look at what Kemba Walker's done. He's got 14 points, and he's put one three-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
Gordon, and he uses the glass on the layup. Gordon's got 8 points.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Outside Jefferson. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Walker with it, now defended by Money. Stevenson drives in. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Another shot, and Jefferson gets it to go. Jefferson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
And here we can check out the story on Mo Harkless. Solid year underway for him. He's averaging 11 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
Here's Walker. He's got 14. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Jefferson's shot is off. Magic leading by 17. Harkless the pass to Money. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Over in the corner, Harkless. He kicks to Oladipo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gordon. Again, the Magic score.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Hornets trail by 19. Now Walker. He feeds it to Stevenson. Back to Walker. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got 3 assists in the game. Orlando's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Money passes to Lowe. Magic moving the ball around. No good for Money.
Well, he did have a 3-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Walker with it. Now guarded by Money. Here's Henderson. Lays it up and banks it in. Henderson's got 6.
Sloppy defense there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Well, when he does, that's an automatic bucket.
Throws it up high and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Let's see the stat sheet here on Lance Stevenson. He's been just lighting it up recently. The stats speak for themselves. 12th in shooting percentage and one of the better passers in the league, in the top 20 in assists per game.
You know, talking again about his field goal percentage, Steve, I mean, that's really been a strong suit for him, an area of strength in his game. And he's basically been efficiently and reliably scoring.
Charlotte making a switch here. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. Nicholson kicks to Fournier, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Here's Money. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at the Magic. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Hornets, 5.5 games behind.
Checking out Orlando, they've gotten off to an ideal start this season, really. It was largely unexpected, but by no means has it been a fluke. You knew they had the potential to do what they're doing.
I think you could see the potential. Just the way they're playing now, obviously, it looks like they've been there all along. But there's probably still a lot of non-believers out there kind of waiting for the bottom to fall out on this team.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. He put it on an absolute platter for him.
And Walker kicks to Stevenson. Pass to Jefferson. On the left block. The shot is off. Excellent D there for Money.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Orlando. And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
And Walker kicks to Stevenson. Kid Gilchrist, a screen on Payton. Walker with a clean look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. And that's 18 points now in the game for Walker. Magic leading by 19. Money passes to O'Quinn. Payton drives in. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Hornets trail by 19. Knocked away. And here we go with the Magic fast break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
The dish to Fournier. The baseline jumper goes down. Fournier's got 6 points in the quarter.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
Now here's Walker. 18 points for him. And there's the pass to Stevenson. Feeds to Jefferson. Just 5 to shoot. Cannot hit. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Here's Money, guarded by Walker. And Fournier kicks to Nicholson. Drops in the tray. Nicholson's got 5 points so far.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Pass to Stevenson. And here is Zeller, averaging 9 points per contest. Good on the shot. 20 points for Kemba Walker.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Money passes to Payton. Kicks it to Fournier. Back to Payton. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Pass to Money. Shoots a three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Kid Gilchrist has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Stevenson kicks to Walker. Money passes to Payton. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Let's take a moment now to check out the top scorers around the league. Well, you look at Money, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Well, all you have to do is point to his name at the top of the list. What a season it's been for him. He's been amazing.
And the first one drops. And Orlando making a change here. Fry's checked in. And the Hornets making a change here. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Orlando's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Money. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 3 assists tonight.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Pass to Roberts. 11 feet away. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Roberts got 12 in the game.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Money. Dishes to Fournier. Here's Money. He's got 36. Clock is at 3. Shoots from 12. Again, the Magic score. Here's Roberts. Rebound by Money. Money's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Throws it up high. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
You know, I got to say, Clark, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going to go.
We saw it ended up right where it was supposed to, in the basket.
It sure did.
I don't think anybody knew where it was going to go.
Roberts dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Walker against Payton. And Walker kicks to Roberts. 4 on the clock. Connects from three-point range. Roberts got 15.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Kemba Walker. What a string of games he's put together here lately. I mean, he's in high gear. Check out the stats. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. Well, when everything comes together for him, this is what he's capable of. Unfortunately, it doesn't come together as often as we'd like.
Yeah, but when it does, it's really something to see, Steve. He's playing like one of the best players in the league at the moment.
He's off on the second. The Hornets shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. There's the pass to Swanson. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. It's hauled in by the Magic. Nicholson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Payton drives in. That's good.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
59 seconds left in the third. Here's Roberts. 15 points in the game. The feed to Walker. Here are the Magic now. Orlando's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Here's Money. 37 points for him. And he dunks it down. Well, guys, for a point guard, he can punch it.
Yes, sir. I mean, that would have been unheard of About a decade and a half ago, Kevin, seeing a guy bounce like that at his side.
Good point.
Times have changed, though, guys. We got guards all over the league who can play way above the rim.
And Roberts kicks to Kid Gilchrist. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. From 11 feet away, and the shot is good. Roberts got 17.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Beyond the arc. No good for Money. With 1 on the clock. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Magic out in front, just dominating this one. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the... From the floor for Orlando. And some changes here for the Hornets. Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. On the court for the Hornets, Zeller and Johnson are the bigs. Walker.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
Can he keep it going? And he gets it to go. And it's now 23 points for Kemba Walker.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Here's Money. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Oh, and the dunk by Stevenson.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Here's Money, guarded by Walker. It's deflected and stolen by Zeller. Walker's shot is off.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Here's Money. Henderson defending. Stolen by Walker. Oh, and here comes Walker all alone. Lays it in off the breakaway. Walker's got 18 points just in the second half.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Hornets trail by 20. He dishes it to Jefferson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. 18 points for Al Jefferson.
They're looking significantly better now, but still a long way to go to get all the way back into this.
Well, at least the effort's there now. It had been sorely lacking earlier.
That's good. And the Magic lead by 20.
Look out, guys. I mean, I think there's a lot more where that came from. When he gets it going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
Hornets have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. Jefferson setting the pick for Henderson. Walker the pass to Henderson. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Magic have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. They get the rebound. Pass to Lowe. Here's Money. Tries a 3. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Jefferson's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Orlando leading by 20. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Henderson dishes to Walker. Wide open look. Cannot hit. And Orlando will come the other way. Money passes to Gordon.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark. That beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Money.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Walker dishes to Zeller. Charlotte moving it around. 6 to shoot. Stevenson passes to Walker. Launches a 3. Charlotte gets it back. Jefferson missing again. Orlando leading by 22. Here's Money. He's looking for Gordon and finds him.
Nice numbers from Gordon. 12 points and also a block shot. Talk about on fire. Nearly everything's going in for him right now.
He's got the magic touch right now, guys.
Aaron Gordon.
He's off on the first. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Charlotte has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And Walker kicks to Stevenson. Back to Walker. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Magic have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Money. He kicks it to Gordon. Oladipo, the pass to Money. Another miss by Orlando.
Which team is he playing for anyway, Kevin? Missing all these threes, he's killing them.
Shot to end this cold run, and Walker gets it to go on the assist by Henderson. Henderson's got his 6th assist on the night. Magic leading by 20. Here's Money. 11 feet away. Low, the pass to Oladipo. Here's Money. Shot clock at 6. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Hornets trail by 20. Stevenson kicks to Walker. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
That's good from Kemba Walker. And he makes the first but misses the second.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
And it's Gordon finishing it off. Walker with it. Stevenson outside. He feeds it to Jefferson. Outside Jefferson. Shot is off.
He's missing a lot of shots out here. Offensively, he just has not been able to produce in this quarter.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The first one falls. That one is no good.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on it.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
Both free throws good from Henderson.
How about the game for Henderson? He's got 8 points and 6 assists. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
But you've got to love having a guy who can do both those things well. He still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim. But too often, that's the story for him.
Wide open look. Moves back up. Jefferson gets the bucket. Jefferson's got 20.
He's a grinder. I love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Magic leading by 18. Here's Money. Drills the elbow jumper. Money's got 44.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. After making that initial point, then he talked about not getting careless defensively. He wants them playing conservatively at that end of the court. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And so Walker nails both of them. Magic leading by 18. Here's Money. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Charlotte has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Walker goes in. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Walker's got 32 points.
Tell you what, he's had an excellent game, and they're going to have to continue to rely on him if they're going to come back.
Here's Money, guarded by Walker. Here's Money, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to the W.
If they're not there already, Steve, just a tremendous all-around game of basketball they play.
In the corner, it's Stevenson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. 16 points for Lance Stevenson.
They're simply living and dying from behind the arc in this second half. And I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. The three-point shot can be used. But they've got to balance it out.
There's the double team with Walker. Low. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And this is what they wanted, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for Orlando.
Two great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
This is really going to be a good win. They've proven they know how to attack this team, and I think it's important to establish that against a conference opponent.
I agree, because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to see them that often.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Money. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long.
Outside, Walker. It's Henderson on the wing. From deep, Stevenson. And Harkless pulls it down.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not. Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
And it's Walker penetrating. Here's Jefferson. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Boy, he is beating them up on the glass. They almost looked like they were willing to back off and give him the second chance points. That's how physical he is.
Jefferson with the double team. Pass to Lowe. The dish now to Harkless. Now the pass to Money. The shot. Again, the Magic score.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Steve, I thought those fans, those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, all night long you were able to control the glass. A visibly winded warrior here. How were you able to get so many shots that came off the iron?
I just try to be quick off my feet, basically. As long as I bump a guy, throw him off balance a little bit, I can start to head over to grab boards. I know it's a big part of what our team needs, and I'm happy to provide it.
Mission accomplished tonight. Congratulations. Kev, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.